Okay, so you're here, which means you're one of the people who really wants to know what's up with Grand Theft Auto V Enhanced Edition.
Yeah, seems like everyone's talking about it. And to be honest, it's hard to keep up with like what's real and what's just hype.
It's confusing.
So that's what we're diving deep into today.
Yeah, we're going all in, not just skimming the surface.
We really want to give you a clear picture.
Yes.
By looking at the information we have in front of us.
Absolutely. So no-nonsense understanding of this specific version of the game.
We've got a pretty decent stack of sources here.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the GTA Boom Wiki FAQ.
Yeah.
We pulled a deep dive article from Eurogamer, the official Steam page.
Okay.
And even some summarized notes that we found in French and English.
Wow.
We're leaving no stone unturned.
Yeah.
We're going to give you the whole picture.
And so what is the mission here?
Our mission with this deep dive is simple. We want to give you a clear picture of what exactly the Enhanced Edition is.
Yes.
What are the big improvements it brings to the table? And how does it differ from that older legacy version?
Especially on PC.
Especially for our PC players out there.
Yes.
And then on top of all that, we also want to unpack all this buzz around these new official modding tools.
Yes.
And the GTA Plus subscription.
Okay, let's start right at the beginning because the naming conventions are already kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Enhanced Edition.
Right.
It's the one that came out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and then eventually on PC.
Yeah.
But there's also this thing called Expanded and Enhanced that came out in 2022.
Right.
For this conversation, we're really just zeroing in on that original enhanced release.
That's a really important distinction to make right up front.
Yeah.
So the original Enhanced Edition, they first hit the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on November 18th, 2014.
Okay.
And then PC gamers.
Yeah.
They had to wait a little bit longer.
A little.
Until January 27th, 2015.
Yeah, that was a big deal back then, that delay.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of talk.
It caused quite a stir.
Okay, so this Enhanced Edition, this wasn't just like a simple resolution upgrade, right?
No.
There's more to it.
This was...
Like, what were the meat and potatoes upgrades here?
For the new consoles at the time and for PC, it was a pretty big overhaul.
Okay.
Visually, you got a much denser traffic flow in Los Santos. And a lot more wildlife.
Yeah.
Really giving that feeling that the world was more alive.
Like a much more breathing world.
The GTA Boom Wiki,
Yeah.
they called it a stunning visual upgrade.
Yeah.
And I think that's an accurate way to put it.
It really did feel like a step up.
Yeah.
More life in the city and the wilderness.
Totally.
That sounds really immersive.
Yeah. What else?
Well, they also added some new weapons.
Ooh.
To the mix.
For those who...
Yeah, for those who enjoy
the firepower.
a little bit of firepower.
Yeah.
And if you're a car person,
Yes.
they had new vehicles too.
Like some pretty sought after and rare versions of classic cars.
Yeah.
Like the Duke's, the Dodo seaplane.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
I remember all the hype around the Dodo seaplane.
And even the blimp.
The blimp.
Yeah.
I remember that was a big deal.
Cruising above the chaos.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So new toys, that's always exciting, but were there new things to actually do in the game?
Oh, absolutely. They added new activities like
Wildlife.
wildlife photography.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so now you have a reason to go out and explore these ecosystems
Right.
and try to get that perfect shot.
That's a great way to get people to go out and explore all the little nooks and crannies.
Totally. And then they also introduced new challenges.
Okay.
Like at the shooting range,
Nice.
giving you more ways to really hone your skills
Outside of the mission?
outside of the missions.
Cool. So
Yeah.
a world that feels more populated and alive with
Uh-huh.
new ways to interact with it.
Exactly.
So what about GTA Online?
Oh yeah, GTA Online.
Did that get any love?
GTA Online got some love.
Like what kind of changes?
Big changes.
Yeah.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
the number of players you could have in a session went up to 30,
Whoa.
which is huge.
a lot more people to cause mayhem with.
They also completely redid the foliage rendering system.
Okay.
So all the landscapes look way more detailed,
Yeah.
way richer.
That's cool.
And then the effects,
Yeah.
like the damage and the weather, they really enhance those.
Okay.
It's quite a spectacle.
So like the world looks better and it feels more alive with those weather effects.
Absolutely.
Now the radio stations in GTA,
Oh yeah,
like for me, that's such a huge part of the experience.
it sets the mood.
It really did. Did it do anything to update that?
Yeah, they added 100 new songs.
No way.
To the radio.
Wow.
And brand new DJ mixes across all the different stations.
That's a lot of new music to soak in.
Yeah, massive injection of new tunes.
That's awesome.
And then for the completionists out there, they added monkey mosaics.
What are those?
These are hidden collectibles. You got to find them all over the map. And if you find them all, you get a unique vehicle.
A unique vehicle.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I got to go hunting for these things?
If you want that car.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay.
Right. Now, what about the people who like really love the single player story mode?
Yeah. So for the single player fans, they added a brand new murder mystery mission.
A whole new mission.
Yeah, a whole new mission for you to play through.
Okay.
Offering a different kind of challenge.
So, they didn't forget about those single-player players.
Not at all.
Now, if you pre-ordered Enhanced Edition, was there any kind of bonus for doing that?
If you pre-ordered the Enhanced Edition, you got a cool little bonus.
What was that?
1 million GTA dollars.
Oh, wow.
Split half and half.
Okay.
500,000 for story mode. And 500,000 to get your criminal empire rolling in GTA Online.
Very nice. So a little financial leg up there.
Absolutely gets you started.
Now, what if you were like really invested in the older version of the game on consoles?
So for the players who are really deep into the game, on the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3, Rockstar actually had a solution for them.
Oh, okay.
You could transfer your character. Get to the new generation.
So all that progress wasn't lost.
Exactly.
Right.
They didn't want anyone to feel left behind.
Smart move on their part.
It was all managed through the Rockstar Social Club.
Okay.
Relatively painless process.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, one of the big things that I remember about Enhanced Edition was the perspective shift.
Oh, yeah.
You could suddenly change your view.
This was a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The addition of first-person mode.
Yes.
It let you experience Los Santos in a whole new way.
And it really did change the gameplay in a lot of ways.
Absolutely, because now you're seeing everything through your character's eyes. And that affects how you aim and control your character.
Yeah.
So Rockstar, they actually introduced a bunch of different aim assist settings.
Okay.
To cater to different players.
Yeah.
You could go full free aim.
Like no assistance at all?
No assistance whatsoever.
Okay.
Or all the way up to fully assisted aim.
For people who like a little bit more help.
A little more guidance.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now, all that covers the initial wave of enhancements.
Right.
For consoles.
Yeah.
But the PC version?
Right.
Remember we said it came out a bit later?
A little bit later.
So did the PC version just get a direct copy and paste of all those features?
Well, it's interesting, actually. It took a few years.
Okay.
Like, well after the initial console release of the Enhanced Edition. And even after Expanded and Enhanced came out on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series XS, the PC version eventually got those next-gen features as a free update.
Oh, so they didn't have to buy the game again?
Nope.
If you already owned it on PC?
You basically got the enhanced experience for free.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, PC players were happy about that.
I bet they were. Now, there's this thing that's been creating a lot of buzz in the PC community.
What's that?
This upcoming official modding utility.
Oh, yeah, this is a big deal.
Tell me about this.
This could really signal a shift in Rockstar's approach to modding on PC. So back in 2023, they actually hired the team behind 5M and Red M.
Whoa.
Those are like the big...
Those are huge.
Multiplayer mod platforms.
Yeah.
That team is called CFX.RA, and they're now working on an official conversion tool.
Okay, a conversion tool?
Yeah.
Explain that like I'm 5.
Okay, so basically this tool... It's going to let modders take all their amazing custom assets, like the cars, the character models, the environment, you name it.
Yeah.
Which were mostly made for the older legacy version of GTAV on PC.
Okay.
And for platforms like 5M, and make those compatible with the new enhanced PC version.
So it's about bringing all those old mods into the new version.
Exactly, because right now, the game's asset files are like different formats. They don't talk to each other.
Right.
This tool is like a translator.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Bridging that gap.
So basically, it's saving modders a ton of work.
It really is.
Now, what kind of files can this tool actually convert?
So from what CFX.R has told us,
it's
going to support the most common file types used in GTAV modding.
Okay.
So like .yid files.
Yeah.
Those are like containers for lots of visual elements. Then you've got .yidir files.
Yeah.
Those are for 3D models.
Okay.
With all their geometry and textures.
Cool.
And then there's .ye files.
Okay.
Which handle the more complex models.
Like
cars and pedestrians.
Got it.
And then lastly, you've got .ytd files.
Okay.
Those are texture dictionaries.
That's a mouthful.
Sometimes called TXDs.
Okay.
That's where the game stores its image data.
Got it.
So yeah.
It sounds like it covers a lot of the important stuff.
It does.
Are there any file types that don't need this conversion?
Yeah, actually there are.
Oh, okay.
Like CFX.RR specifically mentioned that .ycd files.
Yeah.
Which usually have animation data for characters and objects, and .ybn files, which are used for various binary data.
Okay.
Those don't need to be converted.
That's good to know. So modders don't waste their time.
Absolutely.
Now everyone wants to know.
I know what you're going to ask.
When is this tool coming out?
The million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no solid release date yet.
Okay.
CFX.RR, they're saying they've still got some bits and pieces to finalize before they can release it to the public.
So for now,
it's coming soon.
The classic coming soon.
The classic.
Yeah.
And they've promised to give us more details.
Okay.
As we get closer to the release.
So we wait.
We wait patiently.
But the fact that this is even happening is pretty remarkable.
It is, especially when you think about how Rockstar has treated mods in the past.
Yeah, they've been pretty strict, haven't they?
They have.
Like protective of their IP?
Oh, absolutely. The Eurogamer article actually talks about a couple of examples.
Okay.
Back in 2017, they went after the Liberty City and GTA 5 mod, saying it was unauthorized use of their IP.
Right.
And then more recently, just in January.
This year.
Yeah, just this year.
Wow.
The people behind a really anticipated GTA 4 map mod.
Yeah.
They decided to take it down.
After talking to Rockstar.
After having discussions with Rockstar.
So they've definitely been careful.
They have.
About protecting their stuff.
Yeah.
So this tool feels like a big change.
It does feel like a shift in their philosophy.
Yeah.
Like there was a tweet mentioned in the Eurogamer article that pointed out that this is the first time ever.
Wow.
That Rockstar is officially giving us tools to help move GTAV legacy assets to the new GTAV enhanced version.
It's a pretty big deal then.
It is. It could really empower the PC modding community.
Yeah. Give them a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
Now, when Enhanced Edition first hit PC, it was a free update, right?
It was a free update.
So you'd think people would be happy.
You'd think so.
But what were the initial reactions?
It's interesting because on Steam, it had a ton of players.
Like how many?
The Eurogamer article said over 100,000 concurrent players.
Wow.
Shortly after the release.
Okay, so people were playing it.
Yeah, but the user reviews, they were mixed.
Mixed.
Yeah.
That's not usually what you see with a free update.
You'd expect everyone to be ecstatic.
Right. So what were people complaining about?
Well, it seems like a lot of people were having technical issues.
Oh.
Like stuttering was a big one.
Yeah, I could see how that would be annoying.
Oh yeah, super frustrating.
And for some people, it didn't look that much better.
Right. Especially if they were already playing on high settings.
On a good PC.
Yeah, on a powerful rig.
And then there were also issues with account migration.
Yeah, some people had trouble moving their accounts over.
So basically some technical hiccups.
Yeah, some bumps in the road.
That held it back from getting like super positive reviews.
Exactly.
Now, was it any different on other PC platforms?
So it was also a free update on the Epic Games Store.
Okay.
We don't have specific review details for that platform.
Right.
But it's probably safe to assume
that
some people there probably ran into similar issues.
Okay, so the launch wasn't perfect.
No launch is ever perfect.
But let's talk about the actual improvements that Enhanced Edition brought to PC.
Let's get into the tech.
Like, what were the big changes under the hood?
Okay, so we've got some info from this Texcale source.
Okay.
They highlighted some big leaps forward.
Yeah.
Like they added ray tracing.
Ooh, for those realistic reflections.
Exactly. NVIDIA's DLSS, AMD's FSR.
Yeah.
Global illumination for richer lighting.
So basically everything looks better.
It does. And it can run at higher resolutions and frame rates.
Absolutely.
And then they added Microsoft Direct Storage.
Oh yeah, for those with NVMe SSDs.
So that means faster loading time.
Super fast loading times.
PC gamers love that.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
So on paper, it sounds like a huge upgrade for PC.
On paper, it's massive.
And Rockstar was smart.
Yeah.
They gave PC players the choice to launch either the enhanced version or the older legacy version.
Exactly. Mainly to protect save files. Because they might not be compatible
between the two versions.
Yeah.
So they give people a safety net.
Exactly.
But even with all those improvements,
Yeah,
it sounds like the reaction on Steam was still kind of muted.
it was.
Like those technical problems.
Yeah.
And the feeling that it wasn't a huge visual leap,
Yeah.
it kind of held it back.
It definitely affected those early reviews.
Yeah, okay. So let's get specific now.
Okay.
For our listeners who are on PC,
What are the things they're actually going to see when they switch between Legacy and Enhanced?
the differences are pretty noticeable.
Okay.
Especially when you look at the visuals.
Uh-huh.
The Enhanced Edition has way better textures,
Okay.
more detailed shadows
Yeah.
that react more realistically to the environment.
Oh, cool.
And just overall, the world looks way more refined.
Okay.
And then on top of that, you can run it at much higher resolutions
Yeah.
and frame rates.
If you have the PC for it.
If you've got a beast of a machine,
Yeah.
and then you've got those new graphical features,
The geesy.
ambient occlusion,
Yeah.
global illumination,
Uh-huh.
ray traced shadows, and reflections.
That's a lot of fancy words.
It is, but basically it all adds up to a much deeper and more realistic look
It sounds like it.
that you just didn't get in the Legacy version.
Okay, so how about performance then?
So the Enhanced Edition has been optimized
Okay.
to use modern PC hardware better,
Yeah.
so it's more efficient with the CPU and the GPU.
Okay.
That's good. And they've included support for AMD's FSR1 and FSR3
Uh-huh.
and NVIDIA's DLSS3,
Okay.
which are crucial for performance.
Yeah.
These technologies basically upscale lower resolution images
Okay.
to near native quality.
So you get smoother frame rates
Exactly.
without needing like the absolute top of the line hardware.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
It is.
And then of course we have direct storage,
Yeah.
which makes loading times way faster.
Yeah, if you've got a fast NVMe SSD.
It's good for people who hate waiting.
Oh, yeah. Nobody likes loading screens.
All right, so Enhanced Edition has all this new stuff,
Right.
but did it add any new content?
Oh, yeah, there were a few exclusive editions for PC.
Oh, okay, right.
There's this really fast car called the Coil Cyclone 2,
Okay.
and then there's the Pegasi weaponized Ignis.
I'm guessing that one's got some firepower.
Oh, yeah, heavily armed.
Nice.
And then PC players also got access to new vehicle customization options
Okay.
through how Special works. So you can really fine-tune your cars.
So many options.
So many options.
And that was also on the newer consoles.
Yeah, it was a big hit on the new consoles.
Yeah.
So they brought it over to the PC Enhanced Edition.
Good move.
And then maybe the biggest addition for PC
Yeah.
is the GTA Plus subscription.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a bit.
We'll dive into that.
But first, let's talk about gameplay.
Okay.
Any noticeable changes there between the two versions?
So they improved the AI in the Enhanced Edition.
Okay.
So the NPCs should feel a bit more reactive
Okay.
and dynamic,
Lifelike.
more lifelike.
Okay.
There are also new weapons
Mm-hmm.
and upgrade options.
Okay.
Those weren't PC exclusive,
Okay.
but they were part of the overall enhancements.
Yeah,
So those apply to both single player and multiplayer.
got it. Now, so far, it seems like Enhanced Edition is definitely the way to go.
It seems like it.
But is there any reason at all
Yeah.
why someone would still want to play the Legacy version?
Well, interestingly enough,
Yeah. That text Kale source.
yeah.
It mentioned that the Legacy version might actually be able to use slightly higher settings.
Really?
Yeah, like very high settings for certain specific visual things.
Okay.
So theoretically,
Yeah.
you might get a tiny bit more detail in those areas.
But it wouldn't have all the new tech,
Right, it wouldn't benefit from all the new fancy rendering stuff.
like ray tracing and global illumination.
Right. And then also the Legacy version might be a little bit easier on your CPU,
Yeah.
which could maybe translate to slightly better battery life.
On some laptops.
Yeah, but we're talking tiny differences here.
Okay. So very niche benefits.
Yeah, very specific situations.
Now, what about playing online with friends?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
If you're on one version and they're on the other, can you play together?
So this is important.
Yeah.
If you're playing the Legacy version on PC,
Uh-huh.
you can't play with friends who are on the Enhanced version.
Yeah, because they're on separate matchmaking systems.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to play GTA online together,
Yeah,
you all have to be on the same version.
that makes sense.
It does.
Now let's go back to the modding scene.
Right.
We talked about that new official
Yep.
tool,
Right?
but what's the situation right now?
So right now,
Yeah.
the popular tools like OpenIV,
Uh-huh.
they're not compatible with Enhanced Edition yet
Oh.
because the file formats changed so much.
Right.
So that's kind of a bummer for modders.
Yeah.
But the legacy version,
Yeah.
you can still mod that.
With all the old tools?
Yeah, for now at least.
Until that new tool comes out.
Yeah, and modders figure out the new formats.
So legacy is still the king of modding.
For the moment.
But enhanced could take over.
Yeah, once those tools are out there.
Now let's talk about GTA Plus.
All right, let's dive in.
This is that subscription service
Yeah,
that's exclusive to the PC Enhanced Edition.
that's right.
What's the deal with this?
So GT Plus, it's a subscription,
Okay.
and it's designed to enhance the GTA Online experience.
So it's for the people who are really into GTA Online.
Yes, specifically for Enhanced Edition players.
Okay. And what do you get for your money?
So there's a bunch of benefits.
Okay.
You get in-game currency bonuses,
Nice.
special perks for vehicles and properties,
Yeah.
some nice gameplay conveniences,
Okay.
and access to exclusive content.
So like a premium package?
It's like the VIP treatment.
Right. Break it down for me.
Okay, so first of all,
Yeah.
every month
Mm-hmm.
you get a deposit of 500,000 GTA dollars
Into your account.
straight into your Maze Bank account.
Wow.
Just for logging in.
Just for logging in.
That's it.
That's pretty good.
That's a little bonus.
$500,000 just for showing up.
Just for showing up.
I like that.
Yeah.
What else?
So then you also get a permanent 15% bonus
Okay.
when you buy shark cards.
Those are the things you buy with real money
Exactly.
to get GTA dollars.
Yep.
Okay, so you get more bang for your buck.
Yeah. So if you're already spending money on shark cards, this makes it a little bit better.
Okay.
And then on top of that,
Yeah.
you also get these rotating double GTA dollar and RP bonuses.
RP, that's reputation points, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So you can level up your character faster,
Okay.
and they usually apply to specific missions and activities.
Right.
Like air freight cargo sales, for example.
Okay, cool. So you can earn money and level up quicker.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about cars.
All right. Everyone loves cars in GTA.
I mean, it's a big part of the game.
It is.
What kind of perks do GTA Plus members get?
Okay, so at GTA Plus, you get access to the Vinewood Car Club.
Okay, what is that?
It's like a showroom,
Okay.
but it's only for GTA Plus members.
Uh-huh.
And they have a rotating selection of premium vehicles.
Oh, so like exclusive cars.
You can test drive them,
Okay.
and you can buy them at a 20% discount.
That's a pretty good deal.
It is?
So you can get your hands on some rare cars.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
Yeah.
you also get a free vehicle every month.
You get a free car every month.
Ah,
Yeah, just for being a GTA Plus member.
that's awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
And I bet those are usually pretty nice cars.
Yeah, they're usually high-value vehicles.
And for people who love customizing their rides,
Yeah, the customization freaks.
you get free chameleon paint jobs.